Arnold Palmer's, of course, is a restaurant in La Quinta, and now there's another spot. The golf legend's name is etched in stone. The Palm Springs Walk of Stars dedicated some real estate to Arnold today. Dozens attended the ceremony, including executives from the Career Builder Challenge, as well as Eisenhower Medical Center. Eisenhower sponsored the star for the golf legend, as Palmer and the former president were longtime friends. And it was a great way to kick off the Career Builder Challenge, which begins this week.
And that's because Palmer's ties, especially his golf ties, run very deep here in the Coachella Valley. KMIR's Julie Bueller has a look at the King's impact here in the valley.
Raised by a blue-collar family in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, Arnold Palmer famously grew up in a small steel town. But boy, he knew exactly what to do with those irons. That aggressive, unconventional swing, the smile, the hitch, the hair, and the winning. Well, it all came along at the perfect time.
When Arnold showed up in the early 60s, he was dominating, and he was a huge personality. He started something even before this tournament was very well known, and so that was critical in the development, and without him, you can argue whether television and golf would have really taken off.
I remember one specific thing just before I finished playing on the senior tour. So we were paired together, and for 2 days I had the privilege of watching all these people who would come out at 7 in the morning. I couldn't believe it. Fairways were lined just to watch Arnold, and that's when I realized the effect that he had, why they come out. They just want to look at him. I know it's hard to put it in words.
And when Palmer passed, words were also hard to come by. His loyal fans flocked to the restaurant bearing his name in La Quinta, and it remains a kind of museum to the man and desert golf history, because the two are forever linked. Palmer won the first ever Palm Springs Desert Classic 58 years ago. He'd go on to win it 5 times, more than anyone else in history. And his final PGA Tour victory, well, it was right here at the Bob Hope Classic.
He was at the peak of his game and played here faithfully every year. So then when you look at the $57 million that the Desert Classic Charities has contributed back to the Coachella Valley, we would never have been able to do that without the support of icons and legends like himself.
And now Palmer is etched with other icons in the Palm Springs Walk of Stars. In Palm Springs, I'm Julie Bueller, KMIR News.
Great. Coming up, Ginger